The Zoom H5. What's going on, everybody? My name is Tomas, and in this one I'm going to unbox and take a look at the H5 handy recorder made by Zoom. I purchased this to supplement my mobile recording needs because up until now I'm limited to recording in Office. This recorder allows me to take a full-fledged audio interface out into the world. Taking a look around the box shows the H5 is the H6's little brother. This handy recorder will set you back $269 USD. Its modular design allows you to swap out mic capsules. The H5 is packaged with Cubase LE8, Zoom's updated audio management software. In the package, you're provided documentation, windscreen, 2GB micro SD card and SD card adapter, mini USB cable, and 2 AA batteries. On to the star of the show, the H5 itself. It's packaged really nicely in my opinion, and I'm a sucker for presentation. I can't help but feel like you're getting your money's worth here. The unit has substantial weight to it and feels great in the hand, and the form factor is absolutely perfect. Geeky Nerd Dad, you are 100% correct. The face of the device shows 3 gain control knobs, 2 that are built into the unit and 1 that is included in the mic capsule. The gain knobs are protected from accidental manipulation by cross-running bars. You have a left, right, and 1-2 track selection, stop, play pause, record, and skip forward and back buttons. Along the left side, you have line out, monitoring out, volume for the speaker that's built into the unit, USB input, and power on and off that doubles as a hold switch. The right side has a full-size SD card input, which can handle up to 32 gigabytes, menu, navigation selection switch, and remote in. Along the bottom, you're provided 2 XLR inputs. And finally, the top, which includes an interchangeable mic capsule. This is one of the main reasons I purchased this handy recorder. You remove the attached capsule by pressing together the 2 locking buttons and pulling away your attached mic. The modular design allows you to swap out mic capsules on the fly. So if you're out in the field and your recording environment changes, you have the ability to adapt to it and capture some really great sounding audio. Zoom provides an additional 4 options to suit your recording needs. Anything from adding an additional 2 XLR inputs to turning your H5 into a studio quality shotgun microphone. At this point, we're going to test what the sounds are like between the two. This one I'll have running the audio from the Zoom H1, and then I'll bounce over to the Zoom H5. I'm about 12 inches away from each of the microphones that are in XY patterns. And now here's where I think the shock mounts come into play. See, you probably pick up a lot of manipulation sounds from this. If I'm just holding it regularly, you can hear the body of the Zoom H1. And I wonder if the shock mounts have, I'll even drag it on the table, if they have any. This is a solidly constructed piece of gear. It feels really great in the hand. And we'll just test it quickly to see if it's picking up sounds. It is through the body. It's showing me that it's almost peaking at that point. This is a test of the two, and I think we'll conclude that. I'll also jump between onboard microphone, which you can definitely hear the difference in sound quality. And we'll get up close right here and here as well, just to check it. Can you hear the difference? Why don't you let me know in the comments below. Alright, so I thought I'd do another sound test. The microphones are spaced evenly. I'll just bounce back and forth from them. They're equidistant, so they should be picking up the same sound. You may be able to tell the difference. I'm just going to go through some regular sounds. Here I have something that makes some pretty crisp sounds, so we'll go ahead and check that out. But before I get into this, treat, never keep, keep, and know. Treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Never point a weapon at anything you don't intend to shoot. Keep your finger straight off the trigger until you're ready to fire. And keep your weapon on safe until you're ready to fire. And know your target and what lies beyond it.
So those are some pretty crisp sounds. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Which one would you pick? There's significant price differences between the two. This coming in at $99 and this one coming in at $269.99. Which one would you pick? I think I know my answer, but this video is made to help you make your decision. Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, feel free to hit a thumbs up and share as well. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down and let me know why. Don't just hit the thumbs down. Let me know what I could do to improve.
Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this? These two pieces of gear. I like the versatility of this, and I'm going to stick with this. But this is also very good for a beginner. I think they're great, both of them. A couple things, the build quality on this is a little bit better, but you would expect that because you're paying 170 USD more. One consideration I would make if you're just getting into the realm of audio, is that this comes with a full suite of audio software, so you can definitely take advantage of that. There's also things like limiters and things that are included in this that will make your life a lot easier in post. Along with the versatility of this, the modularity of it. If you know, and if you've watched my videos in the past, I'm a big fan of modularity. I like the ability to be able to change things if they become broken, or if you want to upgrade, or for whatever reason. Alright, so let's get down to brass tacks. The audio on both of these is outstanding. So much so that you wouldn't, it's hard to tell the difference between the two. This is very much more simpler, and you can get down to recording almost immediately. This one took a little bit for me to figure out how to get going. But as soon as I did, both of these are very quick to pick up sound. So if you were to keep this to go into the field, you wouldn't take a loss in any way. But with that, I have an XLR cable. So this can act as an audio interface. That's awesome. So a $269 audio interface. So if I were to come in and take two XLR mics, put it in my back pocket, one Rode mic for me and a microphone that I would have for my interview subject, I would almost guarantee that I captured audio from both of us because it's recording in both lines. That, to me, if you're a semi-professional or amateur, is a must. So I can't thumbs up this enough. Final words. This is a yes. I would get it regardless of who you are, even if you already have the Zoom H1. It's a nice complement to it. And then if at some point you're like, I don't even need this anymore, make some cash and sell it, and then go full time with this. The size difference is not that much. I mean, the lengthwise is long. It feels a little bit more substantial in your hand, but then that's also a benefit, as you could hear in my my comparisons of when I was handling these two. You have to be very like ninja grip on this, and not so much here because of the shock mounts. And just as long as you're not knocking the body, you're good to go. Again, let me know what you think. If you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments section. I do my best to get back to you. And if you really want to get in touch with me, reach out to me on Twitter. I'm going to hit my outro. And again, feel free to contact me anytime. I'm more than willing to help out with a decision. If you have some questions about the H5 or whatever, I think I covered a very broad overview for you to make your decision.
Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. I value your feedback, so feel free to comment and ask questions as well. After you're done liking, disliking, commenting, or sharing, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. In addition to that, check out my channel. If you like what you've seen here and what you've seen on my channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Take care.